Yayo, 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 ho ho, set sail for Fun Piece. It's the name of the podcast with Matt and Mike. Yayo, yayo, set sail for Fun Piece.
Yeah.
Do we need a different intro?
Maybe. Hey, everybody. It's me, Matt. Welcome to the Fun Piece podcast.
Oh. Are we starting the next one?
It's a virginal tour of One Piece.
It's not so virginal anymore.
It's
though.
virginal
I have a
still.
bit.
We're seeing it for the first time.
I have a video I want to show you.
That's Mike.
It's called Buggy Dubbed Over.
Can we watch it? Do we watch it now? Or do you want to watch it later?
It's
We can watch it now. They can listen. Hey, everybody, you're going to listen. I'll cut it out if it's a lot.
What is this, a clown pewter? If you ever want, I can't remember this is too much pressure. I thought you'd stop me, but you kept going.
Oh, is this a bit?
Yeah, no, it's from I Think You Should Leave, because it's like Bozo dubbed over. Buggy, did you just say that you had a video and make this morning so you had a video to show?
We're all trying to find the video here.
Oh my God. Live action casting, Tim Robinson as Buggy the Pirate Clown.
100%.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Tim Robinson as Buggy the Clown is like real good stuff. Hey, everybody, who would you cast as
I'm going to be
Buggy
king
Clown?
of the pirates. Okay, all right.
Or like Ruben Rabasa. He's just like, stinky. Hey, everybody, it's definitely not a little earlier. Welcome to the Fun Piece podcast. It's a virginal tour. I'm Matt. That's Mike.
I'm Mike.
We're here. It's Friday. It's a special two episode week for you all. You heard us talking about.
Oh, it's Friday for them.
them.
No, it's Friday.
It's Friday. TGI. F.
Huh? Is that too loud?
I don't know. Maybe.
TGIF.
We're here to talk about fun things. Here
Fun things
Fun
on the
Piece.
One Piece.
We.
I've been working on a bit.
Yeah. What's the bit?
Episode 48.
We've been if this is your first time listening to the podcast, we have been watching One Piece for the very first time.
Yeah.
Knowing really nothing about it other than like very, very minimal things. Mostly that song that is now popular on TikTok doing "Can We Get Much Higher?"
I didn't know that was by Kanye West until Matt told me earlier.
Yeah, it is by Kanye West. Given the current circumstances of the current day, fuck Kanye West. Fuck that guy. Anyway, sorry for isolating listeners.
Also, if this is your first time listening, go back. What are you
Yeah.
doing? We're only 11 episodes in. They're not that long. Just start at episode 1.
Anyway,
binge these, you're going to binge One Piece.
Anyway, yeah. So we're on episodes 48 to 53, which is the Loguetown.
Yeah.
Loguetown.
Oh, also, fuck that guy, but we probably will sing that song occasionally because it's really catchy.
We will, but I think it's like a sample of something. But whatever.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know how
Fucking
music
knows?
works. Music is like magic to me. I don't understand it, but I like it.
It's like, watch this. Boom, 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 boom.
So in episode 48,
We
we got a new opening. Speaking of music, good segue, Matt.
Yeah.
We got a new opening song that Matt doesn't like
I don't
because
like this at all.
Matt didn't like DDR.
I didn't hate DDR when I was younger. I don't like. I really liked We Are.
We Are is good.
We Are. I love We Are.
I think Matt's afraid to change, you guys.
I'm not afraid of change.
I think you're terrified
I
of
just
change.
like when I like a fucking song that slaps. I don't want it to change to some bullshit fucking techno bullshit.
It's pretty good though.
It's fine.
You let it go. And there's a ska version I found online.
If
a
I
good
could hear
ska.
that ska version, I might change my mind.
You put trumpets to that song? Fuck yeah.
I might change my mind if I hear the ska version. I have not heard the ska version yet. Anyway, new opening. Loguetown. It's the last town before the Grand Line.
Luffy sees it and he says, well, I'm going to find out where they kill people.
Mm-hmm. That's the exact line he says.
It is.
And then Sanji's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Everyone's a little like, what the fuck? And
Nami.
everyone... What?
Huh?
What does Nami do? Because I didn't write down what Nami does.
She was just doing like a fashion show at a shop, and the guy's like, "Oh my goodness, oh you look so beautiful,
God.
excellent, wonderful." And then he's like, "Can I ring you up?" And she's like, "I don't like any of his fucking clothes." And then leaves.
Fucking Nami lost some points there. Being rude to people in the service industry, not okay. I don't care if you're a pirate. I don't care if you're a pirate. That guy's so fucking dedicated.
She's not a pirate. She's a navigator.
Yeah. The fuck? I'm a navigator. I'm not really a pirate.
Sanji's walking around.
If it looks like a pirate, smells like a pirate, is a pirate, it's a pirate.
It's somebody's feet. Sanji's walking around being a fucking simp.
Sanji's feet.
And he's like, "Oh, I gotta see what's on the menu."
Yeah, just
I didn't like.
look
that
at
all.
that. Ooh, what a nice appetizer over there. And is that the main course?
I did not like that.
I'm gonna
at
go
all.
sexually assault those women.
I'm
gonna go sexually assault those ladies.
Oh, it's me, Sanji.
Look at my curly eyebrow. Oh,
I know
lucky.
a few episodes ago I was very much in like the defending Sanji area. I do agree when he gets very simpy like this, it's the fucking worst.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me, Sanji.
It's like there's just always got to be like a sex obsessed character, I guess.
I guess.
Because that was like Master Roshi.
Yeah, but I feel like he wasn't. Yeah.
Is Yamcha Sanji
Yeah.
for Dragon Ball?
No, because Yamcha's not powerful at all.
Well, I mean, like the curve of things. I bet like
Sure.
Yamcha and Sanji would be on the same level.
Maybe.
If you're doing like,
I don't know. Sanji's
well,
got strong.
I feel like
feet.
haven't most anime creators been like, yeah, and of course Luffy can't beat Goku because Goku can punch a god. Like
That's fair. Anyway,
I'd like to
what?
What? The fuck?
The historian just made a sound and a
fuck?
face after he said he punches a god, and now we're very confused, and we're like, does something happen in the later episodes?
Can Luffy?
We're literally
kill Goku?
48 episodes. Can Luffy kill Goku? That's
You
the
know,
question.
Yamcha would be
Ask it right now. Can Luffy kill Goku?
Ask who? Google?
I don't know. All of us. Henry,
Matt.
the cat. Can Luffy kill Goku? Meow once
Luffy
if yes.
could kill anyone, but I don't think he would kill Goku because they would just be having too much of like a silly fun time between the two of them.
There's that anime that has a blue Goku who's not Goku blue when he goes Super Blue Saiyan, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan,
Yeah.
and Luffy all hanging out.
What?
Yeah, I showed
fuck
you the
is that?
picture. I showed you both the picture. Do you guys not remember this?
No, I don't.
It's a picture. It's Goku, it's Luffy, and then some other fucker who I figured would have been Naruto. I feel like that's the trifecta.
I don't
Right?
fucking watch Naruto.
I mean, he's the other one though, right?
I don't know. Maybe it's
Like the shonen- the shonen 3?
Inuyasha? I don't know.
It's not fucking
It is,
Inuyasha.
I think technically,
I fucking care. I mean, listen, I got nothing against Inuyasha. It's fucking not Inuyasha.
I think technically Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball. I mean, depending, because like people's big three is different. For me, that's a big three.
But those are like three of the most iconic
Yeah,
ones.
I mean,
like,
three the fucking longest.
yeah. It's, I mean, maybe it's Goku, it's Luffy, and it's
Edward Elric.
Edward Elric, the guy from Bleach. I don't know his name.
Ichigo?
Ichigo.
Maybe it's
It's
Yuri from Yuri on Ice.
It's probably Yuri from Yuri on Ice.
Yeah.
I don't think Luffy could beat Yuri.
No. In an ice skating competition?
Absolutely not. Sanji would stand a chance, I think. He's got the legs.
He's
for
got
it.
those feet. He's got those feet. Those feet.
What are we talking about?
Folks, if you went onto our Fun Piece Twitter page, Mike did tweet out about episode 8, even though it was episode 9.
And I had a typo in my correction.
Yeah,
I don't know how to tweet.
It's fine. I tweeted as a reply about episode 9, but I also posted a picture of ripped up Sanji's feet, and you should check it out. It's pretty great.
They are abolitious.
Excuse me. Anyway,
Captain Smoker.
Captain Smoker. Usopp's stuck in a tourist trap, just like buying all his shit.
Yeah.
He's the most gullible. Captain Smoker, the Marines, just hot
2
boxing.
cigars.
2 cigars in his mouth always, but he's always strapped up with cigars when he's wearing his
On the
jacket.
left side, he's just got like a...
Just like a fucking bandolier of cigars. Not wearing a shirt in his office.
yeah.
What a man. He's a man.
Is Captain Smoker the hottest character? So Captain Smoker. Is the hottest character. It sounds like a fake. That sounds like a name I would name a character if I forgot their name.
I don't think.
I just like the concept of him being born and his parents being like, "We'll name him Smoker."
What was his full name?
No, his
Winthrop
it's
Smoker?
like White Hunter Smoker is his name. I think.
Yeah, he's actually the.
His first name
every
is
child-
White.
His middle name's Hunter. He's every child born
White
in the
Hunter
past
Smoker.
10 years.
I was gonna say that person exists in real life somewhere in West Virginia.
Yeah. He's
Suck on that, West Virginians. Coming at you.
I thought Captain Smoker kind of sounded like Judge Dredd.
He has like the vibe. Well, he's very like monotone.
What are you doing in my town?
Yeah.
You know,
I got some of those vibes too. I like that.
I'm gonna kill you, Monkey D. Luffy.
Is it the Marine who comes in is like yelling and he's like, "Why are you yelling?
Why are you yelling?
There's no need to yell."
Yeah. And then there's a pirate named Galley the Crescent who's trying to loot the town.
He's like the fucking Mac Tonight of pirates.
Yeah.
This dude, like, you're looking at him, you're like, why is he named the Crescent? And then he turns and you're like,
oh, there he is. Oh my god, the Mac Tonight of pirates. And then Smoker thinks he's Luffy and he's like, what are you doing in this town? And then he just like fucking just destroys him.
Yeah.
And then
What does he say? He's like, I didn't even need my devil fruit powers for this one.
I didn't even need my devil fruit powers for this.
I didn't need my devil fruit powers. And then Luffy shows up and he's like, I'm so lost. I don't know where anything is. I'm directionally challenged.
And he's like, the execution platform is that way.
Follow the smoke.
Follow the smoke.
I just need 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes of playtime. Bonesaw is ready.
Smoke saw.
Captain Smoker's ready.
We have so many more episodes. I'm
We
sweating.
do. I'm sweating as well. We're drinking wine, having a good time. It's like a new drink every week. 2 dudes trying to mug a lady, being sexist. Zoro shows up and says, hey,
Oh yeah, he's gonna like intervene.
don't do that. But then she pulls out a sword and she just murders him.
Just kicks their asses.
Kills
and
them.
then she Velma's all over the place.
Yeah, I was very confused by this. It was like she's like very fluid and like precise and deadly when she pulls out her sword.
But if she
then
puts her glasses on, she becomes a bumbling.
Yeah, what
more
the
like-
fuck is that about?
I think
Do not badmouth Tashigi in this household.
What the fuck is that all about?
I have a
Does
theory.
she join the crew?
No.
Does she
Bullshit.
Is she actually Kuina?
I will say she does not join the crew. I will say
She's definitely not Kuina.
she frequently pops up in the show, which I enjoy.
But what if
she's
Kuina
not-
didn't die? She just got a
She's
concussion
not
and forgot
Kuina.
who she
No,
is, but
she's
she
not
retained
Kuina.
all her skills.
Fuck that. That's stupid. I don't like that at all.
I don't.
Sorry.
You know what? Here's my hot fucking take. Here's my hot take.
Well, we're about to get some hot takes in a bit, but yeah.
I think Velma's the weakest of the mystery gang.
Really?
Fucking fight for that.
Really?
Yeah, Daphne's 100 times better.
I think Fred's the weakest of the gang.
No.
Yeah.
Fred has
Fred?
his driver's license. He's the thing holding that gang together.
Fred is also the one with
Shaggy's got his driver's license too.
Fred is the moneybags. He's funding the
Whose
operation.
fucking van do you think it is? It's fucking Shaggy's van.
I think it's Fred's van.
I'm pretty sure it's Shaggy's van.
I'm pretty sure it's Fred.
In the live action Scooby-Doo, who's hanging out in the van? Shaggy and Scooby.
yeah, because
Nobody
Fred obviously
else.
just gave it to them because he's got money. They don't.
Fred is the owner.
Let us.
If we want to get
look it
down
on
to
the
brass
internet.
tack- if we want to get down to brass
Fred
tack,
is the owner of the
This is
mystery
slander. This is
machine.
bullshit. This is
get your
bullshit.
fucking lore right.
Shaggy is the most capable member of the mystery gang. I'll fucking
No, listen,
everyone the
I'll
fuck
support
up
you
on
there. At the end of the day, you can remove every member of the mystery gang except for Shaggy and Scooby, and it is a functional team.
Yeah. Fucking fuck Fred. Fred's the worst.
I don't.
Fred's
why is
the
everyone so
Sanji.
fucking horny for Velma?
What? Why is she horny for Velma?
You put a bowl cut and glasses on somebody, and the internet's like, I gotta fuck that. I'm sorry, this is my hot take. I just you don't have to fuck every fictional character, right?
me?
No, the internet. I'm talking to the fucking internet here. Like, I'm fine if characters have sex, but just calm down, everybody. I don't know.
Calm down.
I think no. Legitimate take to your take. I think a lot of us grew up with what Matt was saying, the cartoon, and then the live action Scooby Doo movie.
What's the
which
Scooby-Doo?
And they're all hot in that movie.
Well, that's the thing. There's like the red jumpsuit scene, and all of us as
in
children.
the second
were like,
one
yeah.
with
Everyone's like,
All of them were like, wait a second, Velma's
Feeling
hot.
things.
And then we got older and we saw the cartoons again, and we're like, maybe she was always hot.
So you think the problem with the live action movie is, even though, I'm sorry, I don't know the name of that actress, but she's standing next to Sarah Michelle Gellar. It's like overshadowed completely. I'm sorry.
hey, everyone, this
Team
is a
Buffy
Scooby-
every
this is a
time.
this is a
But here's the
Scooby-Doo
thing:
podcast.
Fred has a fucking line in the movie that is like, "I'm into dorky chicks like you two. Don't yuck someone's yum, Michael."
I'm gonna yuck
Yeah.
everybody's fucking yums. I'm the villain of this.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
the
fucking
bad guy
Linda
on this podcast.
Cardellini. It's
I'm
Linda-
Team Buggy.
it's
Buggy's gonna yuck
Linda
everybody's yums.
Cardellini. It's Linda Cardellini. She's in everything. She's in Freaks and Geeks.
I'm just saying.
She's
You
in
can
Avenger.
you can be attracted to whoever you want to be. I'm not gonna stop that. I just want to fucking hear about it. And I just feel like I hear about it all the time with Velma. So that's my theory: is they Velma'd her to be like, fans will be hot for this.
I think
It's a marketing strategy. They're
Interesting.
trying to. One Piece is just trying to sell toys.
we'll see how it comes off, but I disagree about your Kawina take.
That she. Oh, I don't think she actually is Kawina. I
Okay,
think she might be
thank God.
related to
Okay.
Kawina.
No, I think it's just anime and they draw characters similar.
Exactly the same.
I mean, they do acknowledge, Zorro acknowledges he's just
Well,
like, you
yeah.
look just like my friend who died. Stop acting like my friend. Anyway, he goes to help her, but she murders the dude, so then Zorro kind of simps. Then we go over to Luffy. He shows up in the Gold Roger bar. Old man is shutting the bar down. He doesn't have a
Yeah.
name. His name's just Old Man.
And he's drinking with a very realistically rendered skull.
Yeah, that killer. It's the skull of Killer Giant.
Yeah. You tear the cartoon skin off these pirates, and there's real skeletons underneath.
Luffy's like jumping out of his seat and getting chills. He's all excited about the stories from Old Man.
Like, very excited.
Yeah, he's like he's,
Luffy's reacting the way people do whenever they see a still image of Velma.
we flash back and we see young old man young old man is buff
Huge.
as fuck. Young old man is buff as fuck. Historian, what did you think about young old man?
Is there any...
Do you like young old man?
People are like, oh, Velma, but what about young old man? Where are the hot pictures of him online?
Anybody
They're on
simping?
you to draw them, Mike.
Fucking crazy.
Everyone follow Mike at Dave Illustration on social medias. He's still doing spooky doodles this month.
Yeah.
Anyway, young old man, buff as fuck. And then we, interesting. I understand, like, it's been described many a time in the intro to the show. But when Gold Roger died, that's when the Great Pirate Era began.
Yeah.
Why did one pirate, the king of the pirates, dying, start the Great Pirate Era?
Because he inspired
it would,
everybody. He did what nobody had done before.
But, like,
and
why-
everybody's like, if he can do it.
but like, why was not the Great Pirate Era already like begun, and then it just his death like pushed it?
I
to
mean,
the edge.
pirates definitely existed. They haven't really explained a lot about the other pirates who existed in Goldie Rogers era. I mean, there's fucking so many of them by the time you catch up. But the start of the Great Pirate Era, yeah, it was his death because he basically put out a calling card being like, I fucking did it. I found the end of the world. I found the be all end all. And I left it out there for you guys.
Yeah.
And he basically just like kickstarted an entire new generation of pirates.
Yeah.
Do you think he lied?
No,
I think he lied.
I don't think he
I
lied.
think Gold Roger's a fucking liar. I'm going hard today.
I think he was right on his deathbed, and he was like, "I'm going to do this because it is my life's work."
I don't think he's dead. I'm pretty
I mean,
sure
I don't
the
think he's dead.
historians pretty much said he's not dead.
Yeah, I don't think he's dead either.
He only got
Also,
stabbed twice.
He got stabbed twice.
And it's
What kind
nothing.
of execution was that? Literally,
He's a
like,
double Jesus.
They don't they just stabbed him twice in the chest. They didn't cut his head off. They didn't fucking cut off anything else. They didn't like string him up for like they literally just stabbed him twice in
They
the
did a
chest.
kneeling double Jesus.
Why would I lie about him being dead? What
Why wouldn't you
inclination
lie?
have I given that he's still alive? That
Well,
was my
I
question.
said I think that Gold Roger is Luffy's dad or like father or grandfather or whatever the fuck. Obviously, spoilers. That is wrong because he died 22 years ago and Luffy's only 17.
Obviously,
but like, spiritual father.
Somebody with the
whatever.
freeze fruit could
frozen
freeze
in time. Froze
frozen
Gold
his-
Roger's
seed
come juice.
and given it to Poofy, Luffy's mom. Because that's the way that you name your children, is they just rhyme with your
It has
name.
to rhyme, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like George Foreman
Yeah.
and his children, George Foreman, George Foreman,
Gorge
George
Foreman.
George Foreman. No,
Lorge
all his
Foreman.
children are named George Foreman.
Really?
Yeah,
Canonically?
canonically. There's
This is
like
the-
George Foreman, Georgia Foreman.
Are you fucking with me?
I'm not fucking with you.
He is unfortunately not
I'm
fucking
not
with
fucking
you.
with you at all.
That was one
That
episode.
was one episode. Luffy's drinking milk because he's straight edge.
Yeah.
Old man's inspired, so he's like, "I'm gonna
Tell
give you a
stories.
drink." And Luffy's like, "I don't drink alcohol." So they drink milk, and Luffy's straight edge,
'Cause, you
straight
know,
edge king.
I don't think Gold Roger started the Great Pirate Era. I think Denim Vest started the Great Pirate Era.
The young man who called out to him.
Yeah, who's like, hey, where's the treasure? And he's like, I'll tell you all about it. And it's like, if that dude didn't say anything, would Gold
Denim-
Roger?
Is Denim Vest your background MVP?
Fucking, it was Clothes Hanger Head, but Denim Vest is he is the spark that lit the flame.
Nice. And then we go back and we just see
That will
Smoke.
burn the Republic down.
Burn the Republic. Smoke sees the sign for the fucking 30 million berries for Luffy, and he goes, "That Straw Hat kid. That kid was Monkey D. Luffy.
Monkey D.
That was Monkey D. Luffy." And that's the end of the episode. We did it. One episode.
was that?
23 minutes.
Jesus Christ. Episode 49, Sword Porn. We can probably go through this one pretty quick.
I like this episode a lot. This was really fun.
There's some cool stuff that happens. I mean, Luffy fights Smoker poorly. He
Yeah.
gets stuck and then launches himself and goes fine, then takes a
You
nap.
can't get to the Grand Line until you get through me.
The Grand Lion? Richie?
Grand Lion. Richie's the Grand Lion. Also, this is when we reveal that Smoker has devil fruit powers. But
Did
we
we
don't
already
know.
figure out that Richie's named after Lionel Richie?
No, but now we know, and I feel great about it.
I told you guys that like 3 episodes
Okay.
ago.
We
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
If we all said this already on the podcast,
That was like,
enjoy the realization again. Sanji.
that's why we have the historian.
Sanji sees Luffy flying through the sky after Luffy like Gum whips himself wrong through
And
the
they're
air.
like, oh, that's new.
And Sanji just goes, "Well, that was new, sort of." Then we cut over to Buggy, and Buggy the Clown has a deck of Buggy the Clown playing cards.
Yeah.
And just regular playing cards, but they're Buggy the Clown themed. However, he's using those playing cards as like tarot cards to
Yeah.
reveal his like fortune, which I think is even funnier.
He's a Joker, baby.
It's me, the Joker, Buggy the Clown. I don't like Buggy.
I love Buggy.
Buggy's gang goes into the old man's bar.
The historian, do you think I'm going to love Buggy more or less as this show goes on? I'm buggy pilled.
I think you are going to start to like Buggy at a certain point.
You're talking.
I mean, I already like Buggy. Do you think Matt's gonna like Buggy?
I don't like Buggy. I don't like people.
Are you?
I don't. It's interesting because you
What are you
haven't been
doing?
enjoying the
I'm doing
characters
audio hell.
I've expected you to enjoy. I think you're going to continue to be annoyed but endeared by Buggy.
Buggy.
Like Frieza.
I know we're both very excited. Yeah, he's basically Frieza. Mm-hmm. Then he's gonna be like, "I'm Black Buggy." For those of you not up to date on
We
Dragon,
talked about it 2 episodes
did we?
ago.
Fucking don't shoot. He's not black.
Anime is cyclical. It all comes full circle. Everything is the same.
Zoro's with Sword Lady. We don't know her name. I realized that it's the
Tashigi?
voice of Bulma,
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh shit! It's just
Monica
Bulma and Vegeta."
Monica Real.
Yeah, I was like,
Yep.
"It's literally just Bulma and Vegeta yelling at each other." This is great.
Again, that's like a thing, at least with this group of voice actors, and I'm sure they voice a ton of characters all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
But like watching this, I'm just like, this feels like a warm blanket. I know all these voices; they're very
Yeah.
familiar.
Yeah,
Especially Luffy screaming. I'm like, yeah, I watched a good chunk of Dragon Ball. Like I know.
it's revealed she's a Marine. She brings Zoro to the Marines.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, and she's like, "Here, I'll give you a job. You can make money to pay me my money back." And Zoro's like, "I'm not gonna do that." And then she's like, "Do it." And he's like, "All right." And then he does a 3 mop technique
Yeah,
so that he can mop faster. And then
cannot be sanitary.
And then some Marines show up and they're like, "Hey, you're Roronoa Zoro." So he beats him up and then he leaves the money for Kashigi.
Yeah, I thought when she got her glasses back, she'd recognize that he was Zoro or something, but she doesn't.
He was just too swept up in how cool his sword is.
He's very cool. I didn't remember. I have a note to look up the names of the swords. I didn't look up.
I wrote down at least 2 of them.
I think the name of the episode was related. Did I
Zoro's-
say the name of the episode I have for this one?
No.
Episode 49, sword porn.
Oh yeah, you did say sword porn.
No, sword porn.
Zoro's all smitten because she looks like Kuina. The sword seller is trying to buy Zoro's sword, and he's like, "I gotta play fucking cool because this is a really good sword, and I don't want this guy to understand." And Zoro's obviously not going to give up his sword, and it's revealed by Kashigi that Zoro's sword is a Wado Ichimonji, which is worth 10 million berries.
And then there's like 21 Owazamono swords.
There's
like a legendary sword. Is that like the guy was named that and he made them?
Yes.
Oh, correct.
I don't think it's technically a spoiler. Sword ranking is a thing in the One Piece universe. There's like a certain number of like master swords, legendary swords, epic sword. Like
Yeah.
that's just a thing. And if they-
like a loot.
yeah,
Like, oh,
like,
that's one of those purple grade swords.
legitimately, it's like there's only 18 of these, 13 of those, and it's just the grade at which they were made by usually well-known bladesmiths.
Nice. They're talking about Roronoa Zoro in front of Zoro, and he's just kind of like giggling to himself because he's like, that's funny. And then he gives 100,000 berries to the sword seller and is like, "I just need 2 swords." And
I think he's very badass. He's like, I don't care what swords I get. I just need 2 things to hit people with, and
Yeah.
I'll make it work.
And they're like, "That's only enough to get 2 dull blades." And he's like, "That's fine." And the seller's like, "What an inexperienced swordsman."
What an idiot.
And then Zoro goes over to the box and he pulls out a Kitetsu 3, and it feels good. And the seller doesn't want to sell it, but Zoro can tell. He grasps it a certain way, and he's like, "Huh. This is cursed."
And he's like, how did you know? He's like, I don't know.
He's like, "I just know." And then he's like, "Sweet, it's mine." And then he tosses it in the air and holds his arm out like a fucking badass.
Yeah, he's like, let's see if my luck is stronger than this sword's curse.
Yeah. And it is. So
Yeah.
then he's like, "Perfect, it's mine." And everyone's just like, "Oh!" And then immediately we start hearing the bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. And then the seller runs to the back room and grabs another sword. Where which I did not get the name of, but it was a very good,
Yeah,
slate
this is a
black
good
sword.
Yeah, and he's like, you clearly deserve this. And then Zoro's got 3 multicolored swords.
Yep. Buggy's crew is walking around in robes, all fucking Organization 13ing around town.
Yep, looking for Luffy.
Buggy and Luffy are just missing each other. Luffy's not actually hiding from people, which I think is funny. He's just like walking around, and everyone's just like, "Where do you?"
Yeah, where's this kid? I mean, it seems like a big island city.
And then Smoke is just sitting in his thing, just being like, "I'm just gonna wait.
He'll show up. He's not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere." And then that's it.
Yeah. Episode 50. Titled Yasop is an absent father while Usopp has daddy issues because of Yasop while dueling Daddy the father
To be a good father.
to be a good father. Alternate title, Mike doesn't like daddy.
Matt loves Daddy.
Background MVP is Bullseye. There's a dude, I don't even know. He looks like a sex toy if a sex toy was a person. And he's got a bullseye on his forehead, and Daddy kills him at one point.
Nice.
Oh, wait. Oh, damn. The conversation already passed. I meant
What?
to make a joke.
About
What?
Daddy? Go for it.
No, about Zoro finding the swords and testing them.
Oh, we can back up.
That's just how people pick out dildos at a sex shop.
They just grab one.
Grab one, it's like, this is cursed. And then they throw it up in the air and just stick their arm out.
Stick their arm out, and then it just like flips around your arm.
Oh my God.
Animate. Are there any people who animate things that listen to the podcast? Because if not, if so, can you animate that same scene with Zoro, but just add in a dildo flipping around instead of a sword? That'd be cool.
I never beat it. I found out from the historian that one of my favorite video game series, Yakuza, now Like a Dragon. I played Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon, or Yakuza Like a Dragon, whatever the hell it's called here. Didn't beat it. I only played like 60 hours.
Only 60.
For at least
60
10 hours, the best set of weapons I had were all weapons I bought at a sex store.
Nice.
So the main character is running around with this huge oversized vibrator just beating the shit out of people.
God.
It was incredible. That game's really good. And apparently, if you like One Piece, you'll like that because the main character is literally just like, I want to be a great hero. And they're like, you're a homeless criminal. And he's like, yeah. It's very good. Good stuff.
The bodies of Pistol Pete and the cop killing Riley brothers are tossed on the ground.
Pistol Pete was almost the background MVP.
Pistol Pete, the cop killing Riley brothers, tossed on the ground by who? None other than Daddy.
If it isn't Daddy.
He just looks like fucking Cassidy from Overwatch.
He looks like he's from a different anime. Like he looks like a background character from Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, just like fucking. He looks like fucking fistful of dollars, fucking cowboy.
His
coming
name
through.
is Daddy Masterson.
And he's voiced by none other than the person who voices Roy fucking Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which I was very excited about because Roy Mustang is the man.
I gotta watch Full Metal Alchemist. I've only ever seen the bad episode, and not the bad episode, but the episode that makes you feel bad.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Maybe when we finish One Piece, we'll do Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
So I'm gonna see that in 10 years.
Anyway, Luffy, why you just what
are you talking?
I wrote, Luffy, why you just sitting here? And then he said, I'm bored. Oh, Zoro finds Luffy, and he's like, what are you doing just sitting here? And he just goes, I'm bored.
Yeah. And they see Daddy the Father. Before that, though, we get a great scene of Usopp walking through the streets screaming about goggles.
Yes.
And everyone, like, not in the way that, like, a character will talk loudly and, like, you're just hearing what they're saying at, like, normal level. Like, he's yelling and everyone's, like, looking at him as he's walking down the street, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. 5 dudes surround Daddy with guns.
Yeah.
And they're like, they go to shoot him, and he doesn't appear to move, but they all somehow shoot each other. Except one of them just like, bah.
He's left alone. Yeah, Hank Hills.
And then Daddy takes the cigarette out of his like jacket, and he goes, Why don't you run home, kid, and see if your mom's supper's ready?
Again, up to this point, Daddy's like pretty cool.
Yeah, Daddy the
He's
father.
seen- Daddy the father.
Daddy
seems
the
pretty cool.
father.
We do meet his daughter, who snags those goggles from Usopp as a present for Daddy.
Yes.
And at
What
this
a nice
point,
gift for a father.
this point,
Daddy the father.
Daddy reveals himself to clearly be the type of father who would, and I said it to Matt
Do
earlier,
anything for his daughter.
who definitely brings his daughter to a purity ball every year.
I disagree.
This fucking dude.
I think he's a father who would do
I bet he's a
anything.
father who's like, I believe in strong Christian values.
I think he's a father who would do anything for his daughter. Anything.
Creeps me out.
Kill
And
a
I don't
guy.
like the way he's like, oh, don't say rush. That's not very ladylike. It's like, fuck you, dude. What?
I feel like he's a father who probably is reading how to father from like a manual that he found.
Yeah, the
because he's
Bible.
I think he's a single. I don't know if Daddy the father has a spouse.
He's given very strong. I feel like there's not going to be not a lot of overlap for this. He's giving me strong Billy Ray Cyrus vibes from the Hannah Montana Disney Channel original TV show. Like
Single father.
He's single father. Like
The
his
type of dad who
morals
would
are
go out
kind
with
of
somebody who's his daughter's age.
yeah. He's kind of questionable. Like morals. Like he thinks he's doing the best thing, but he definitely doesn't have like a surrounding group to be like, hey, Billy Ray, that's probably not a great idea.
Does Daddy come back?
No,
Thank fucking God.
Daddy the father doesn't come back.
no.
He's
it's
clearly
What
a
the
filler
fuck?
character. He's clearly a filler character.
Daddy the father?
Was he in the manga?
They wasted Daddy the father on fucking 6 episodes, and that's it.
Well, here's okay. So
He's in one episode.
I in the last 9 months have mainlined around episode 150 to being up to date, and I do not remember Daddy the father in the last 9 months.
Daddy the father.
What do you think Daddy's daughter is named? Daughter.
They say her
the
name at
girl.
some point. They say her name at some point. I didn't write it down because I'm a
My name's
horrible-
Daughter the Offspring.
I'm daughter the daughter.
Yeah.
My name is daughter the daughter.
Daddy knows Yasop. They have a duel.
Well, yeah, Usopp freaks out, and then he goes, "Time to flex."
Yeah.
And then he tries to like pretend like he's a big bad cool person. Daddy reveals all his pistols. They get into a duel. Nami's like, "What kind of idiot would challenge Daddy the father to a duel?" Oh, that kind of idiot. When she sees Usopp.
I feel like Nami and Usopp are going to become best friends, but like
yeah.
in the type that fight all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Usopp tries to smoke bomb and cheat at the duel. Daddy shoots the gun out of his hand. Then Nami tries to protect Usopp. Then Usopp's like, "No, I gotta be an honorable fucking person again." He has
He grovels for a while.
Yeah.
And then Daddy's like, wait, Usopp,
Yep.
you're not related to Yasop, are you?
Yep. And then Daddy knows Yasop. And then we find out that Yasop is the only gun toter to ever defeat Daddy in a duel. Mm-hmm. And he left him there.
Yeah, he didn't kill him, even though he could, because he found out he had a daughter, and he's like, you should go be a good dad. I'm a shitty dad.
Yeah.
I don't... there's only one thing I love more than my son, and it's the sea, so I fucking left.
Yeah. I mean, I can appreciate his perspective where he's like, "I'm not good at this, but you should be better."
He's honest. I hope...
I have a question.
I think Usopp's going to meet Yasop. It's going to be the most awkward fucking thing in the world.
It is probably going to be the worst thing ever.
It's going to be great.
This is a question I have. Is Shanks's crew just like the best pirates ever? Are they just like the best fucking pirates
It's got to
ever?
be either
Because
they're the
literally-
best pirates ever, or they actually suck chunks.
and like they're just charismatic as fuck, and they're just like, "Hey."
My theory is
we're
that
pirates.
Shanks is bad at everything, but has a really good mean stare, because that's all we've seen him do.
I mean, he
is
got his
stare
arm bit
down-
off by a fucking like dragon,
and he stared it down, but he's
Yeah.
done nothing else. So I think he's just intimidating.
Yeah, I mean, they could just be charismatic as fuck, and then like
we
everyone's
know
just like, "Yeah, you guys are cool."
Yeah,
And
we
then-
know they're good.
Yeah, it just like it's wild to me. I feel like every time we see a flash of Shanks's crew or Shanks, it's just like they're like with the most powerful fucking people like Hawkeye Mihawk,
Yeah.
or like they're just like fucking up people.
They've got to be good if
and,
Hawkeye
like,
Mihawk is like, yeah, we're chill. I don't want to fight you.
Or they're just like really great guys to be around. But either way, they're
Probably them.
yeah. I just like every time I'm just like, man, Shanks' crew is just like the fucking best. What? Historian is making faces.
I can't say anything without it being spoilers.
Damn.
I bet Luffy's gonna kick Shanks' ass at some point.
What if you find
In
out
a
that
respectful way.
Shanks is Luffy's dad?
That's gonna be wild.
You will find out who Luffy's dad is at some point during the show. I
Fucking
promise.
Shanks. You know who it is? It's Zoro.
Hey,
What if?
didn't we just have a conversation about how the movie coming out is about Shanks' daughter?
No.
Yeah.
So Luffy could have a sister.
Unless the guy, the overweight dude on Shanks' crew, what does he always have?
Dick.
Meat. He's always eating meat. Luffy's dad is that guy.
Oh, we solved it, folks. Yeah.
Fucking figured out One Piece, unlocked the things. Anyway, Yasop's like, oh, I'm gonna take care of your kids, and then the dude's like, I won't kill you if Daddy's like, I won't kill you if you can shoot that whale weather vane, and Usopp does.
They're like,
shoot
"He
him
missed."
right through the fucking crown. They're like,
Yeah.
oh no, he missed, and it's like, nah, he hit it right through the crown. And everybody's like, holy shit, Usopp,
And
you're
Usopp's
so
like,
good.
I'm gonna make my dad proud.
And Usopp for the 5th time. For the 10th time, Usopp's like, I'm not going to be a coward anymore. I'm going to be a brave pirate.
And no one believed him.
No one believed him.
That fucker cried wolf again. Episode 51.
The-
Cooking time.
Episode 51, the episode about Sam. Background MVP?
Episode 51. Sanji's $1 million cook-off.
Sanji meets Sam. Background MVP?
Oh, yes.
Sam.
Sam.
On his way back home from his daughter's wedding.
Sam, who was just on his way home to sleep off his daughter's wedding reception.
Oh, Sam. Fucking having a great day.
Sam's the best character.
Dude
that
gets
is
to eat like what 10 professionally made meals while drunk as hell.
All right, we can kind of jump through this episode.
We don't need to talk about this episode. Sam's a fucking boss.
Fiery Carmen shows up, and we find out that she was like on the Baratier when she was younger. And she's like, "Oh my goodness, Sanji, I haven't seen you since you were just a little kid. You were always such a great chef." Blah blah
She's
blah
like
blah
shitting
blah.
on him, and then he's in love with her. More importantly, who's she with?
She's with Huge Chan and Hippo Boy.
There's like, I guess Oda was like, "What if or are these filler characters? They must be." I don't.
Huge Chin and Hippo Boy.
It's just like, what if we put the smallest face on a head and the biggest face on a head? Like the reveal that those aren't his eyes.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I have said it before, and I will say it again. One Piece does such specific design for write-off characters that you
Yeah.
will never see again.
Huge Chin Boy has a giant chin. He looks like a thumb.
This whole
And then
this whole dynamic. Did you ever watch Venture Brothers?
yeah,
Did you remember the Moppets?
yeah,
Yeah, they're big Moppet energy.
It's so good. They're
anything for mom.
yeah, they're fiery. Oh god, oh no. They're Fiery Carmen's like henchmen, assistants, whatever. Sanji sees a bunch of fish in the market and he goes, "These fish sure are firm and fresh." And then we find out that they're West Blue fish. And then he goes down because the guy who sells fish, who also looks like a fish himself, is like, "Let's see what they just got." And they got an elephant bluefin tuna fish.
Yeah.
Just in from the South Blue. And if we find out that it is going to be the grand prize for the cooking competition.
And we get a geography lesson that I think the most clearly we've seen shows the red line, which is a vertical line
The
of
red
land-
line continent.
continent. It's a landmass cutting through the vertical center of the world.
Yeah.
And then the grand line is like a water runway that looks like it's blocked off on both sides.
Yeah.
Running through the horizon, like the horizontal
The
part-
equator.
of the world.
Yeah.
And then all the blues are the 4 segments.
Yeah. Also,
What does it mean?
For a really quick second, we see flashback of Sanji just like ha 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 ha, and then it goes back
like a red, just tinted red, just and you're like, whoa, what the fuck?
and then it like cuts back to and then he just goes the all blue, and then Sanji wants that fucking fish so bad, that elephant bluefin tuna fish, and they're like, nah,
Prize.
it's the grand prize. So then
I like stop taking notes at this point. I have Sam in all capital letters. They're like, oh, we picked a random person from the
yeah, Sanji's gonna join the cooking competition because he wants that fish.
yeah.
So they have Sam, who is just on his way home to sleep after his daughter's wedding reception, to be a judge. At this point, I said to Mike, I really appreciate that this arc is not just fucking fighting the whole time.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of good world building, and
It's the downtime like period of a D&D campaign.
Yeah, it was
You're
great.
like, oh yeah, go shopping, do like a fun little side cooking game tournament thing. Like,
Oh yeah, it's
some
really great.
fun one-off stuff. Everybody gets a little bit of like character building.
Oh yeah.
Stuff to
The competition is about to begin, and then Sanji just says, he's like, I want to get this fish to talk. Which I don't know what that means. I also had the question of, why did Sanji get like a bye in the bracketed tournament of the cooking competition? Somehow Sanji just got to skip a whole round of competition just cause.
Is it weird just because it is just a fictional piece of media and it could have just been an even bracket?
Yeah.
But they decided not to do that
Yeah,
for some reason.
I don't know why. It's not like he's like.
It's weird that
well-known in
Carmen
this
didn't
town.
get the bye.
Yeah, because she's there. I said Sanji's shoes are really fucking loud.
Is this the first time? I know Sanji cooks that like meal for Jin,
Yeah, but it's
like,
the
we don't
first
really-
time we see him cook.
like actually prepping stuff, cracking eggs.
Yeah, and he's such a good.
And he fucking like near the end of his meal, it's like, yo, he's almost done with his meal. And that fucking moron was cutting potatoes into his stew. Then also, you're in a cooking competition. You're
think
making stew. Doesn't that take a while?
I don't think they were fresh potatoes. I think he'd been steaming them.
You think he'd been like really sogging those potatoes for a while?
I think he was sogging them up so good. He was wherever he had those potatoes.
What did you just send me?
They were sogging up a
It's the
storm.
image for later on.
Oh, it's the image for
Anyway,
What
they're
the
about to
Jesus
announce the
fuck?
winner of the competition, and they say Sanj, and then Fiery Carmen interrupts, and then she does this big grandiose thing about how she like loves Sanji, and then concedes to Sanji. Oh God, oh, did I fuck up?
What'd you do?
I clicked something, but I think I'm okay. We're okay.
You still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Episode 52. Wait, is that?
That's basically it.
Yeah,
Nami senses that it's going to rain. Sanji's going to use the fish for stock. What's he going to do with the ears? What's he going to do with the ears? He's going to fuck him. And then everyone's like zeroing in on Luffy to kill him. And that's the end of the episode.
That's the end of the episode. Episode 52. Alvida got hot.
Genzo looking motherfucking guys yelling at Luffy to get off
Oh,
the
I didn't have a
platform.
background MVP for these two.
I-
Shit.
I mean, it's
Richie.
probably-
It's Richie in both of them.
It's
Fuck
definitely-
everyone. It's Richie in both of
It's
them.
Richie in both of them, everybody.
Everybody loves Richie. Richie's going to be king of the pirates.
Richie's going to be King Lion of the Pirates. And
Does
he ain't
Richie come
lying.
back? Do we get continuous Richie?
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
I want some of that Richie Cunningham in my life.
I can't confirm or deny. I genuinely don't remember.
I want Richie to become a straw hat.
Anyway,
What were we talking about? Oh, right, One Piece. Alvida likes getting hit. She's like, oh, Luffy, you're the first man who ever hit me. And I liked it.
yeah, Iron Club Elvita is back, but she's different.
Hit
Why?
me, Luffy, one more time. She's
She
so
smooth.
smooth.
She ate a devil fruit. Which devil fruit did she eat?
It was maybe this.
The smooth fruit.
I think
Anything tries to touch her, it slips right off because
Yeah,
she's
and
so smooth.
it completely changed her entire physical appearance and bone
yeah,
structure.
she changed from a squanchy little
I wish she still had the same head.
Squanchy little lady, but now she's like a smooth, tall lady.
And how she's drawn with the proportions of every other woman in this show.
Every other anime character ever.
Luffy does not care about any of this, really. He can't remember their names. He's like Boogie and whoever that lady is.
Yeah. Unicycle Man appears and traps Luffy in some stockades on top of the execution platform.
What's his name?
His name is Kabaji.
Kabaji.
Yeah.
Not going to remember that.
Everyone's just like talking about getting to the ship, like everybody else on the Straw Hats.
Yeah,
like, we gotta get to the ship.
The storm's starting to pick up. Smoker's getting all the Marines in place to intervene, but he wants the pirates to just take care of each other.
Yep.
But just as Buggy's about to behead Luffy, and Luffy accepts death with a smile, lightning conveniently strikes, lighting them both on fire that's blue, and then it falls over and both of them are fine.
Yep.
And Luffy's like, I guess I'm not dead. Oh, is
he
it?
He says, I'm still alive. That's nice.
Incredible.
Daddy's all bent out of shape about Luffy smiling.
Daddy?
Sorry, not Daddy. Smoker.
No.
I wrote Daddy. Sorry, not
Daddy was in one episode. Daddy was
Smoker's all bent out of shape about Luffy smiling, and he's like, he smiled just like Gold Roger.
Yeah. And the other Marine's like, oh, what should we do? He's like, I don't know. Have you ever seen a pirate smile before dying? He's like, no.
He says, it's as if heaven itself has special plans for that pirate.
I think Matt's favorite character is Smoker.
White Hunter Smoker.
Hey,
Blow wins this, and then a mysterious figure appears.
Oh.
And they're walking down the street, and they say, Blow wins, the storm of fate has arrived. And I said, who are you?
Yeah, this is the character that the DM would introduce and try to make it all dramatic, and everyone would be like, I don't fucking care about this.
I don't care about this
cares.
person at all. What the fuck?
What's Daddy doing?
What's Daddy doing?
Daddy's the character you're just like, oh, there's a bounty hunter, and his name's Daddy the Father. And everyone's like, oh, I love that
Everyone's
guy.
like, we want more Daddy.
Daddy.
We're never going to get Daddy back ever again.
Episode 53.
Destiny, fate,
So many.
dreams.
King of the Conspiracy?
I feel like we've gone off the rails a little, but it's fine.
We got to speed it along. We take so long with the first episode every time, and then we go faster and faster and faster.
Hey, everybody, let us know in an email. Send us a message in a bottle in an email or on Twitter if we go too slow with the first episode and then too fast with all the other episodes.
We're getting those like little sweet nuggets. Matt's really good at the quotes. Matt catches all the quotes.
I like
I'm
the quotes.
too lazy to rewind and get the exact quote.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Background MVP. Say it with me. It's Richie.
Buggy's like waking up and he says, I saw a field of flowers. And then they're like, I'm glad you didn't die. He goes, I don't die.
I don't die.
I don't die.
So good. Canon, Buggy doesn't die.
It is.
And then, like, fucking immediately, he turns into a car.
He turns into a car, and then Alvita takes her shoes off and just starts fucking skating.
She's like, set up the ramp, and they all do. And then she just slides down it to get a little bit of momentum,
Yeah.
and then fucking like
She's just
shifts.
skis skating, and Buggy's driving in his buggy mobile.
Was that just like a? How do we get them over there? Buggy's a car.
Yeah, like whatever.
Do cars exist in this world?
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess.
probably. Now they do. And then, but as they're trying to escape, someone is looking on from the crowd, and they look at White Hunter Smoker, and they say he ate the plume fruit.
And then he gets all.
So we see him using his devil fruit powers for the first time, where there's a really fun like bong sound that happens when he turns his body parts into smoke, and then he shoots his smoke parts out at everyone to capture folks.
There's like a lot that happens. Pardon me. Nami and Usopp are running to the ship. They get to the ship. Richie and Moji are there.
Usopp shoots a fresh egg star at Richie, and Richie eats the egg.
Yeah, he missed though because the rain fucked up his
Yeah,
shot.
it did. It's true.
Zoro is fighting Tashigi.
Yep.
Tashigi's like, I didn't know you were Zoro. You lied to me. And he's like, I didn't fucking lie to you. I didn't even say my name. So
Yeah.
legally in court, he says, this is a quote from Zoro. He says, if you were to take me to court for what you're saying is a lie, actually it's not a lie because I didn't say my name. That's an exact quote.
It is. She just wants Kuina's sword, and Zoro's like, never gonna get this sword. Every time the trumpet background part starts, it's like bum 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 bum. It reminds me of a Speed Racer. It's great. Bulma and Vegeta just yelling at each other.
What? They got you I mean, he defeats her and he could have killed her, but he doesn't. And then she's like, "Why didn't you kill me? It's because I'm a girl, isn't it? You wouldn't kill a girl. You're pitiful." And then he just all his repressed feelings toward his dead friend come out, and it's just a little awkward. And then that fizzles out and is not resolved.
Yeah, he's just like, "Hey, you shut up! Stop looking like my friend and having that same face as her and acting just like her, you jerk!"
Yeah, she's like, "I'm sorry that I look like your dead girlfriend, but it's not my fucking fault."
He just yells. I wrote, "Oh yeah, I forgot," which I know was a line that someone said, and I can't remember. Nami and Usopp are trying to get the boat ready. Sanji's taking off too. They're all just like, "We'll just get them later."
Yeah, Sanji's like, "What about Luffy and Zoro?" He's like, "We'll just get them later," which is reasonable because they're pretty good at that.
The dude shows up. His name is Dragon. We learn, and he comes out of the distance, and he just goes, "The world is still waiting for our answer."
Yeah, that's true. There's a whole fight between Luffy and Smoker before that.
Yeah, fucking whatever.
I mean, there's a good. Luffy makes a good point. He punches Smoker, and it turns into smoke, and he pulls his hand out, and he just goes, "Gross," which is fair.
Yeah, you just punch him. Smoke's coming out. It's great. It's a good time.
I guess that the cloak dragon can make not like tornadoes or something because he sucks everyone all over the place, and it just conveniently drops all of the different groups with their individual groups, and then they go their separate ways.
He's the weather. Maybe he had the weather fruit.
Yeah, the plot convenience fruit.
The conflict resolution fruit.
The conflict resolution fruit.
The conflict resolution fruit.
We see.
Is that a fruit?
You can't just keep saying words twice and adding fruit to the end.
We totally
conflict
can.
resolution fruit.
Do you know that old lady on the island that Nami's from ate the book fruit?
And that's why she has a store called Book?
Yeah.
It will never not be funny.
I don't know that it is funny to begin with.
Hello, welcome to Book.
It's actually,
How may I help you?
we
Welcome to
have
Book.
just one.
What about a Pippa fruit?
Well, Matt's going on this tangent. I'm just going to say the Straw Hats get out.
Historic fruit.
Luffy launches himself onto the ship with everybody else conveniently. The buggy pirates escape. There's a guy named Dragon. Then they do a weird foot thing. It's not that important. It's weird, and I think it's Sanji's fault that they do it.
All of Smoker's cigars get destroyed.
Do they?
Maybe.
Oh. Wait, no. What?
I don't know. I wrote all his cigars would get destroyed. I don't know what that means. Smoke doesn't care about orders. He's going for Luffy, and Sergeant Major Tashiki wants Zoro.
Yeah, they're going to go to the Grand Line. The plot fruit?
We consumed the plot fruit.
Oh.
All of us did. And we're all on our way to the Grand Line. Wow. That's not the end of the episode.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. Cut it. Stop.
Wait, we forgot, though. At the very end of the episode, they all express foot friendship.
I said that, and I said it's Sanji's fault that he started the weird foot thing.
Yeah.
And then everybody puts their feet up, and they're all like, I'm going to go to see the All Blue. I'm going to be king of the pirates. Greatest swordsman. Best I'm going to map all of the Earth. And then it's like, I'm Usopp. He's like, I'm going to be competent.
And everyone's like, good for you, Usopp. We're proud of
Good. Hey, Usopp,
And
you live
hey.
your truth.
you. You know what, though?
You thinking about pictures?
Sanji has the loudest feet.
Well,
the
they're
whole crew.
so muscular.
There is one last thing I did say, is I hope that these 5 are like the core crew, and I hope that like the 5 of them always are on the crew, and then like nobody else.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Because historian said something.
Crew.
Historian said something at some point about like people in the crew come and go and stuff. I hope these 5 are like always on the crew because I like these 5.
Well, once you're a member of the crew, you're a member of the crew. There are people who will show up, be like they're included in that arc, and
There's
they
like-
travel.
Like Johnny and Big Bro Johnny and Big Bro.
okay.
exactly
But they
like
don't
that.
stay.
You get other characters.
You can
that
kinda-
like that.
do
But
bro-
it is clear when someone becomes a member of the crew.
Do the Big Bros come back?
Infrequently, like it's
They come
mentioned,
back.
but
They come
it's. I mean, once you're in the Grand Line, you're in the fucking Grand Line.
Yeah.
Have they gotten all? Because has Luffy
was
been?
that?
Is he done collecting members of the Straw Hats? Like current.
That was a really good one, bud. Good job.
It is currently where I am at. I forget if it's 9 or 10 crew members, including Luffy.
Isn't that all he's trying to get? Is 10?
That's a lot.
I think
That's what
it-
he says in
I
like the
think
first
it's-
episode.
I
He's like,
think
I
it's-
probably just need 10.
Hold on. Luffy, Nami, Sanji,
We don't
know these other
ones.
Zoro.
You can say names. We're not gonna know what the fuck you're talking about.
That one. That
There's
one.
Tony Chopper.
That
I know there's a
one.
guy named Frankie.
That one. That
Chopper,
one.
there's a
Okay,
Frankie
it is.
There's
guy.
another
it's-
woman.
There's a
it's-
skeleton.
There's a skeleton.
Yeah, it's 10 including
There's 2
Luffy
women.
right now. And then there's like one weird honorary one that some people count and some people don't.
Is
It's
it
a
Mary?
topic of debate.
Is it Mary?
No, it is not the boat.
No, is it?
Is it
Mary?
No, it's not. It's not the gentleman
Is it
himself, Mary.
Kaya?
No, it's not Kaya. You have not met this
Is it
character
the
yet.
Mirepoix?
Is it Carrot?
Okay, again, there's more than one carrot by the time you catch up in this series.
How is there more than one carrot?
more than one.
I mean, there's more
carrot.
than one Matt.
Okay, but
The other carrot is actually way more plot relevant. Amazingly enough.
I refuse to
Is it-
believe that.
Kobe.
Is it Kobe the last Straw Hat? Do you think Kobe kills Luffy?
Not for
All right.
lack of trying.
Hey everybody, you know what it's time for?
It's time for
Who is that episode of One Piece from?
the
Oh
name of
my
the-
god,
Yeah.
what the fuck is
Is
this?
that Hachi?
That's definitely like a beefed up Hachi.
Hachi and
What the fuck is
Hachi looking like a racist caricature.
Okay, everybody, we're gonna describe what we're seeing.
Hachi looks like a fertility idol.
Here's the thing though.
Why does he
I
have
don't-
regular
1, 2,
hands?
3, 4. There's
Why the
8.
fuck
okay.
does he have? He didn't have
All right.
regular hands
So
before.
hey everybody. Here's
It's not necessarily Hachi. There are other
it's-
fishmen.
hey everybody. So what we're looking at right now
Oh
is
my god!
the entire background is like smoke and clouds. In the foreground, we have a shirtless Zoro. It's his back. He's like doing a bit of like a he's doing like a deep plie, and he's got 2 swords in either hand and one in his mouth, but all we're seeing are like all his back muscles. In the background, we see what it looks kind of like Hachi, but it's definitely an octopus because it's 8 legs. It's not a squid man.
I think
octopus.
Zoro's still got the same swords there.
Excuse me. He does have the same swords. Oh wow. This is an octopus like Hachi like person, but it's like beefy as fuck, and he's got 8 swords. 2 hands being motherfucking like regular hands, the rest being octopus like tentacles. And there's just a lot going on here. And I think this is from episode 207.
Okay, 207. And Mike?
I think this is on the Grand Line, and we're finding the other faction of fishmen that defected away from Arlong.
Didn't Arlong defect?
Whatever, it's the other group of fishmen.
So this looks. Hold on, I'm looking at like the older pictures. This looks like a higher quality. Like it looks different. It's also, no, I guess they've all been wide. This looks like it's built for widescreen. I'm gonna say episode 612.
Mike is technically closest, but over. This is episode 564.
I was so close.
Take that. Price is right. Yeah.
Fuck.
This is episode 564.
We're cutting the segment.
So, Mike, you are not wrong in that at this point it is a higher quality animation.
Yeah,
the
it looks
ratio is a
different.
little bit different because it was designed for widescreen TVs.
Wow.
Because there's like these other ones you sent have been widescreen, but they don't look like framed for it.
To be, yeah. They ain't supposed to be widescreen.
But this one is like clearly framed for it.
Bum,
And
bum, bum,
Zorro has a different outfit,
bum, bum,
kinda.
bum, bum,
No, maybe
bum,
not. I don't know. He doesn't have a shirt.
bum.
Does Zorro stop wearing a shirt?
It comes and goes.
I wish the fucking Hawaiian shirt he got from the Fishmen stayed. That was such a good look.
It was a good shirt.
Hawaiian shirts will make a comeback in many, many ways throughout the length of
They
the show.
won't or they will.
No, they will. Like, I'm not even joking that 2 episodes ago, like, characters just got new outfits, and one of my favorite characters got a Hawaiian shirt, and it's just very exciting.
All right, I'm for it. Bam, bam,
I should.
bam, bam. Oh, are we still on? We're recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Hey guys, if you like us, then you should send us a little message in an email bottle
Message in a bottle.
at funpiecePodcast@gmail.com. Thank you, Google.
Podcast@gmail.com.
Give us a review. 5 stars only, please.
On any of your podcast platforms.
Any of
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, all that shit.
Wherever your podcasts are sold. Go follow us on the Twitter. I'll get better at Twitter, probably.
Or
at Fun
not.
Piece Podcast.
Or not.
I even have a little fun thing I got to update. It says we're Fun Piece Podcast and we're at the Loguetown. I use a little emoji. Very,
hell
very
yeah.
cute.
How many followers we got?
We got 9 followers.
9
Thank you.
followers. Let's get that up to 10.
Once I'm not doing a bunch of crazy art shit and I've got some commissions out of the way, maybe I'll start doing some One Piece drawings and we'll just have some fun. And I will draw
Have some fun piece.
some pornography of the characters who have been excluded by the elitist fan base of the Fun Piece subreddit. I'm calling you jerks out.
I think.
Why don't you spice it up? Why don't you look at the unsung heroes who are just going unloved? Where's my emoji Richie?
I think you need to do a full like nude series of a bunch of the background MVPs. Like I want to see what Sam, the judge / coming home from his daughter's wedding reception, looks like in a tasteful nude with some sashimi covering his balls.
He's going to have the second largest penis. Do you know who's going to have the biggest one?
Dr. Grandpa.
You'd think. No, his is Dr. Grandpa's rocking a normal hog, but he knows how to use it.
Okay.
Who do you think has the biggest?
Is the biggest? Richie.
That one didn't count.
Come
on. Who can single-handedly build a ship?
Dr. Grandpa.
No, fucking Mary. Are you kidding me?
Mary's not a background MVP. Mary.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Mary is the protagonist of One Piece. If you guys like Mary and Matt's wrong, give us 5 stars.
Who's worse, Mary or
Who's
Claudor?
better, Mary or Mary? I'm never gonna draw a Claudor nude.
No. Wouldn't it be fun though?
No,
Wouldn't it be fun?
no.
And it's just him like pushing with the palm of his hand, but it's like pushing his dick.
He's got like a bad condom that's just got 5.
And he's just like just like
They're all nice.
he's just pushing it. Like anyway, hey everybody, thanks for listening.
I bet Clawheador's never felt the touch of another human being.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening to the Fun Piece podcast.
Fucking
Happy
chode.
Friday, TGIF. You're welcome. We gave you 2 episodes this week. Next week we will be watching
Just 3 episodes.
just
We're
3 episodes.
I had the thing open. Do I still have it open? I don't think so. It's 60. No, not 60. 50.
It's 59.
54.
Sorry, 54,
Holy
55, 56.
One Piece arcs. Vamp.
It should next week. We're just watching 3 episodes because we did 2 fillers and then an arc this week. So next week we're just gonna watch 3 episodes. It's fine. We'll fill the time. We did it double this week. It's gonna be great.
Wait, hold on. Is there what's the Arabasta saga? Saga.
Arabaster Saga.
Is that the next thing?
Alabasta?
Alabasta?
Yeah, you gotta say
There's
it
a
like you got a
reverse-
shit Boston accent.
Alabasta.
Are we on the reverse mountain arc next? Because it says
Hold
on the
on, let me-
wiki it's
Just finished-
61 to 63.
We just finished episode 53. So it would be episodes 54, 55, 56 is what you had mentioned.
Yeah, but this is saying it's episode 61. There's just episodes missing.
Folks, we're going to watch some episodes next week.
We're going to watch the next arc.
We're going to watch the next arc.
Okay, well, hold on. I think what you're looking at, Mike, that has sagas and arcs.
Yeah.
So we just entered the Alabasta saga, which starts with the reverse mountain arc, which Matt has corrected is 3 episodes, 61 through 63.
Reverse Mountain Arc.
Yes.
Then
3
why is
episodes.
it 60s now? But we're only 50. We're only on episode 54.
54, 55, 56.
Yeah, but then this website is saying 61 to 63.
It might have been like issue 60.
This
Hold
is
on.
episodes.
Let me pull up the. This isn't the list.
This is really great podcast content, everybody. We appreciate you listening, but we want to give you the correct information so that
Listen,
you know.
not my fault that the fucking wiki's a piece of garbage.
Hold on.
We're
You.
just-
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna go on
because
Funimation. The app.
there's filler. That's
Boop,
why.
boop, boop, boop.
So you finished Loguetown. Which episode you ended with? 53.
53.
Okay.
What
so
episodes are we watching?
What episodes we watch in Historian?
Episode. Well, there is another. It's another filler arc for the Warship
Funimation.
Island, which is episode 54 to episode 61.
Whoa. All right. Well,
We
can
just go do 7 episodes? We can do 7
Should
episodes.
we just do the rest of the season?
We
The
finished
season
this
ends at
season.
60 the end
That
of the
is
season is
that is
61.
the end of the East Blue saga.
Yeah. Want to
Let's-
just finish the East Blue Saga?
Let's kill the East Blue.
All right, everyone, you heard it here first. After a lot of debate and discussion
Confusion.
and confusion, we are going to finish the East Blue Saga next episode,
Tears.
episode 12. Also, keep in mind, we've been talking about going back and forth. One Piece Red comes out next week, which is a movie that Mike and I definitely don't know probably most of the characters, if not all the characters.
Yeah.
We know it's not canonical, but we don't know if we should watch it. So.
Is it not canon? Are the movies not canon? Is
The
big
movies-
worlds?
The movies are canon. They do not affect the main story of the manga or the anime in any way, shape, or form. The movies exist outside of the manga canon. Essentially, they're just like little one-offs.
Okay.
So they don't have any real long-term impact, but they did happen.
All right. Well, there's a One Piece movie coming out next week, One Piece Red. We're not being paid or anything to plug it. It's just One
Yeah,
Piece.
go check it out if you like One Piece.
Yeah, check it out. We're probably not going to check it out because we
Yeah.
don't really know what will be going on or most of the characters.
Yeah.
But if you want us to start watching the movies as we continue on, because there are technically movies that we could watch, let us know.
probably do
Send us
like
that
a-
message in a bone.
Probably do like a little
I'll watch along.
yeah. And it's like a commentary track. You can watch the movie and listen to us yell about it while you do, so you can't enjoy it.
Yeah, that might be fun.
And again, next time we're doing episodes 54 to 60.
Yeah.
54 to 60. Starting with Precursor to a New Adventure, Apis, a Mysterious Girl.
Is it 60 or 61?
60. Because 61 to 63 is the actual shit happening.
All right.
And we're just going to fly in this mystical land of 54 to 60.
54 to 60, finish that motherfucking East Blue
Because
saga.
We've said it before and we'll say it again. And you can close on this. We'll end with a bump, bump, bump. We don't skip.
Virgins.
It's not what I was going to say.
We don't skip filler.
We don't skip filler.
No.
Because we're not cowards. We don't just read the manga that you can do at any pace.
You're making audio hell right now.
No, it's good.
We go at the pace that God intended. So we watch along with the TV show. Matt, give me the music.
Should we stop doing this bit?
The podcast? Yeah.
No. No, we can't. It's fine. Bye.
Bye.